Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Wednesday, July 30th, 2025, and we are back with our best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. And make sure if you're new, hit that subscribe button, like this video, the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these MLB videos every single day, along with the other major sports when those are back on. Let's recap yesterday's results. So, yesterday, 3-0 sweep, baby. Absolutely love to see it. We had the Reds plus 1.5, a tight win, but a win nonetheless. Same thing with the Pirates first five at plus 0.5. Could just bet them outright and got the plus money, but we'll take the nice even money win there. And with the under 8.5, New York and San Diego, that game was close, but it absolutely should have been a lot. It shouldn't have been that close. It should have been a pretty easy win, but we'll take a win. It cashes whether it's close or not. So a 3-0 sweep. And you know what that means? With a 3-0 sweep, we're giving away $100 cash or a week of free members only. To get in the drawing, you have to make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment your favorite play, check out this video. Let's see who won. All right, squad. We had a 3-0 sweep yesterday, so you know what that means. It means we have another drawing to do. So make sure you guys get in these drawings. We're giving $100 cash or a week of free members only. Let's turn this bad boy around. Let's see who caught this dub. We're just getting up a little bit. All right, Dustin Hoochins on YouTube. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, get you sub, whichever one you want, with $100 cash or a week of free members only. Rest of y'all getting that drawing. Let's get you guys back to the video. All right, congrats, Dustin Hoochins. Hit me up on either Twitter, Instagram. My ats are in the description below. Hit me up, and I'll get you set up with whichever prize you want. And we've got a full slate of games for you guys here today on a nice MLB Wednesday. But you also want to join our membership because football season starts tomorrow, and that's our best sport. You become a member at zdmbets.com/picks. The website is linked in the pinned comment below. As a member, you get all our members-only best bets every single day, which was profitable best bets on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you do have a direct line to me. So any game you're considering betting, reach out to our hotline number, get a guaranteed response back about any game you're considering betting, and you get all our free picks due on YouTube sent to you before these videos come out. That would take advantage of early lines, early odds. And the website is zdmbets.com/picks. Website link in the pinned comment below. Now let's get to why you guys are here. We're going to get to the picks. So I got 3 picks for you guys here on the channel. First play I'm rolling with, we're going with the Rangers money line versus the Angels. I love this play so much. I love the matchup. I love the spot. I love everything about it. First off, let's start with the matchup. Eovaldi has been amazing this year. Has a 1.5 ERA, a 1.67 over his last 5 starts. I mean, he has just been unbelievable for the past. I mean, like the last 2, 3, 4 years. I mean, he's been great his whole career. But the last 2 or 3 years in particular with the Rangers, he's been absolutely fantastic. And the Rangers pitching wise, also the 3rd best bullpen in the league with a 3.34 staff ERA, which is unbelievable when you're talking about a staff ERA. And Soriano, on the other hand, for the Angels on the mound, he's been pretty good overall for the year. I mean, he's been solid, but against the Rangers, he let up 7 earned runs his last time against them. That was when Seager wasn't healthy. So we got Seager healthy. That's going to be really, really positive. The Angels also have one of the worst bullpens in the league with just about a 5 ERA, a 4.99 ERA. So pitching-wise, we have a massive advantage here for the Rangers. And the Angels lineup is very, very solid, but I like the Rangers lineup with Seager in it a little bit better. And the Rangers have vision familiarity, like they've been in the park for the last 3 days. They've gotten used to the park and what they're seeing. And the Rangers aren't getting swept by this team. I just don't see that being the case. It's a little bit of a public play, but I really like the Rangers here on the money line versus the Angels. Are going to win this game outright, I think, pretty easily. Next, I'm going to go with the Padres versus the Mets here today. Padres money line. Weirdly enough, even with the Padres winning the last 2 games, the sharp money today is on the Padres, crazy enough. 41% of the bets, 41% of the money is on the Padres as of right this second, which, I mean, bodes well for us given the fact that we do have the Padres in this game. I also find it interesting that, I found it interesting, especially with Soto being out, that the public is very, very much on the Mets. And by the way, Soto is out for today. There's no way on planet Earth the lines haven't been released, but there's no way on Earth they play him today. Especially, I mean, given how important he is to that team. Now, matchup-wise, we've got Darvish on the mound for the Padres, who, for lack of a better term, has been completely dog shit since coming back from injury, which a lot of times happens with pitchers. But we all know he's a good pitcher. He'll bounce back, and he'll be able to put together some quality starts. And usually it takes 2 or 3 starts, and we're at that 2 or 3 start feeling out period from Darvish right now. So I think he's going to have a really good start today, especially against a lineup that's without Soto. Holmes, on the other hand, for the Mets, started out this year really, really well, and then has really fallen off a cliff recently. Has almost a 5 ERA over his last 5 starts, and he's getting and the heart and he's getting and when he's getting hits, regardless of whether they're hits, whether they're outs, people are hitting the ball hard against this guy, and he's walking guys, which isn't great for the Mets. Both these bullpens are very, very good. Mets have a 3.82 ERA as a staff, which again is really solid. But the Padres have a 2.99 as a staff. They have the #1 bullpen in the league. So I think we have a better starting pitcher. We definitely have a better bullpen. And then we have a shorthanded lineup for the Mets without Soto, which is a big deal. And then we also have a Padres team that's really starting to find its way and hits righties better than it hits lefties, and they're against a righty today. Padres are also at home, and really spot-wise, it just feels like a place where the Mets are just trying to make it out of this series healthy. That's just what it feels like to me. And with the Padres being at home, they need to keep up with the Dodgers. I love the Padres here against the Mets. They're going to win this game outright. And then I'm going to get the Marlins first 5 at plus 0.5 versus the Cardinals. I love the Marlins in this game. I really do. The first thing that I really look at, when you're looking at a Marlins game, the #1 thing we got to look at is who's pitching for the other side. And what I mean by that is not even who's pitching, but it's are they righty or are they a lefty? Because if they're a lefty, you don't bet the Marlins, or you bet against them, and you're going to win. If they're a righty, the Marlins have a really good shot at winning these games, and they're hitting 261 against righties, and they have just been getting better throughout the year against righties this entire year. Then you've got to look at who's pitching. Then after that, we have Michaelis, who, as for those of us who follow me for a while, he is terrible. Like, he is absolutely, like, he is atrociously bad. And, you know, the Marlins, I think they're going to be able to take advantage of him for sure here. And by the way, just to be clear, Michaelis has a 6.93 ERA over his last 5 starts, and he pitched a shutout in his last start. That's how bad he's been. Has a 5 ERA overall for the year, so not great in general. Now, Kyle Quantrill, on the other hand, is interesting because when you look at these guys on a year-to-year basis, Quantrill and Michaelis look like the exact same pitcher, but they're trending in different directions. Michaelis, like I said, has a 6.93 ERA over his last 5 starts, while Quantrill, on the other hand, has a 3.65 ERA over his last 5 starts, 1 earned against Milwaukee. Very impressive. He had 0 earned against KC, who they've been really good against righties. He got shelled a little bit by Cincy. Then 2 earned against Milwaukee again, and then 2 earned against Arizona, which Arizona, outside of the last couple games, has been a really great offensive team, and they're very good against righties, and Quantrill's been very, very good. When we're looking at Quantrill as well, I mean, I think he's going to have a strong matchup. Plus, the Cardinals started out this year hitting righties very, very well, but they've dipped from a 265 average down to a 256 average against righties, which is a very, very big deal here. And the sharp money is on the Marlins to win this game outright. 43% of the bets, while 53% of the money is on the Marlins. However, the bullpen, the Cardinals bullpen is significantly better, and I can see the Marlins getting off to a hot start and then the bullpen blowing it against a good Cardinals lineup. So I love the Marlins here, first 5 plus 0.5. I get it's like minus 120 odds, so it's a good bet. But if you're looking to get a little frisky with it, do Marlins first 5 money line, you get like plus 110. So I'm going with, but I personally am going with the Marlins first 5 plus 0.5 versus the Cardinals in this game. Now, like I said, guys, we do have a full slate of members only today. You can get those all on the website in the pinned comment below. And if we sweep today, I'm doing the giveaway. But again, to recap what we have the Rangers money line versus the Angels. We have the Padres money line versus the Mets. And we have the Marlins first 5 plus 0.5 versus the Cardinals in this game. So, guys, go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money, and I'll see you all tomorrow.